Hey, it's me.
Hello. Hi everyone. Hi. So we're switching it up a little bit tonight and we're gonna just do a nice cozy coffee talk stream. I just wanted something so I can just like relax to, dig in, maybe find out some supernatural drama, make some coffee, just relaxing. Take a break from the crazy, high paced killing games that we've been doing lately, like the Diablo, Zelda, stuff like that. I just need something sweet and cozy today. And our lovely friend, the Cheese Sandwich, gifted us coffee talks today, this morning. So I got one and two from her. Thank you, Cheesy. So we're going to do this tonight. Just chill, talk with you guys, find out some supernatural drama, and go from there. Let's see. I started the game up. I have literally never opened it before. So this is my first time. Ooh, what's my name? We're gonna go with just Rogue. Why the fuck not? Why not? How is everyone's night going? Yes. Episode 2. Got it. Oh, no. Okay, so we're gonna do play game. I know, so far, all I know about the game really is I'm a barista, it's 2020, and all the supernatural friends come and hang out. Came to see, is Rogue correct? My guess is no. What do you mean? Came in to see, is Rogue correct? Why? What? Oh, what is my. What do you mean? What did I do? What did I do? I don't remember. No context. Oh, okay. Just, is Rogue correct? I fucking hope so. I hope I'm right. I don't know. A city filled with dreams and madness. But yeah, so you're a barista who makes coffee for the supernatural and they spill their tea. That's what we're doing tonight. You confused the shit out of me, Dogatron. Sorry. But yes. Anyways, this is what we're doing. Sorry. How have you been, Nagatron? How is your shirtless journey into the Canadian wilderness going in the long dark? Time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Oof. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when humans live among them as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. It's so cozy and peaceful right now. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories, and these are their stories. Coffee talk. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Okay, this is my little coffee shop, I guess. Is this me? Oh, no. Rogue, welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Rogue, how's the night so far? So this is Freya. It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. Thanks, Freya. You're super cute. Okay. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Hey, writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan? Oh. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Okay. So I'm assuming this is my phone. Brew pad? Espresso. Blacker than the moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Base. Oh, God, I don't know. Okay. Espresso. Base. Warm. I don't know what to do. Coffee. What is this? Green tea. Coffee. Cocoa butter. Oh, coffee. Okay. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm learning the controls. Espresso. Trash it. Serve it. Well, I'm assuming this is triple shot. We're gonna go with it, though. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Thank God. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job. In case things go awry. Big laughs. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. ... Lots of dots. Lots of dots. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. That does sound fucking great, dude. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. ... Oh, Freya. Again, don't look at me like that. Sorry. How far along are you? I assume the number of your words you have written are not too far from 0. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Oh, jeez. So, 0. Yeah. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. Well, I mean, you got like 2 weeks to write a book, lady. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know? Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Ooh, who we got? Oh, hello. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. All right. So I'm assuming we just make like hot chocolate, right? Which is like cocoa powder and milk, right? Ooh, dark chocolate. Chocolate. Okay, order chocolate. I feel like I should have added milk to it, but whatever. One cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? I was literally just thinking the same fucking thing. That's the secret. Rogue here is damn rich. That's the secret. I fucking wish. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Rogue can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. So, not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool! Then are you going to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Well, maybe her and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend looks evil as shit. Like, look at those eyes. Like, look at those eyes. Like, I wouldn't leave my drink alone with him. You know what I mean? Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake, with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. So you're pretty fucking specific to me. Okay, something, let's see, a coffee latte? Should we do coffee milk milk or coffee milk? I'm thinking cappuccino. Italian delight. Coffee milk. Okay, so coffee milk. Brew. Serve it. Did I do that right? Here's your order. No art, huh? Oh, shitballs. That's a bummer. Damn it. I thought there was art on it. Tastes good though. Damn it. Anyway, I was distracted by some work. Plus, there's the rain. Okay, Bailey's. It's okay, Bailey's. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet you both. I'm Rogue. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? ... No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skills, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Woohoo! Coffee talk! I really like Freya. Hey, Cheesy! I'm really liking it so far. I'm digging the stories. I've literally just started, obviously, but I like Freya a lot. She's cutie. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is, I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. Heh, heh. Yeah, I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Freya, I feel bad for her. She's probably so stressed the fuck out. I can barely write the fucking stream updates without thinking like 10 different things. So how's your night going, Cheesy? Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Okay then. So, how's your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. Oh, I didn't. Oh, she does have horns on her phone. That's adorable. Oh, it's going good. You? I'm good. Taco went to sleep really nicely and easily tonight. No fights. Just, he was tired. He went to bed. Boom, boom. It was nice. I was able to start stream before like 8:30 p.m. So I'm happy about that. And, you know, the day's been decent. It's not been bad. I'm still in my pajamas. So just a cozy night. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. Okay. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. Oof. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help a bit. Man, I fucking get it. Working in retail for most of my working career, I fucking understand that. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. So many Karens. Like, okay, so I worked as a debt collector, which I know we suck, but at the same time, it was a job, you know. So you can only fucking imagine the hate I got on phone calls for that. That was horrible. And then I worked in the mall for a long time, but the last job I had before I became a stay-at-home mommy, I was in sales and design in a flower shop, and it was like a very traditional flower shop, but I learned a lot from there. The company was great, and but they had a lot of very traditional customers, and yeah, they older, not the nicest, wanted it fast, and didn't care that you had to actually make these things take time to make flowers look pretty. They just wanted it perfect now and exactly what they want, no exceptions. And yeah, that was fun. So I get tough clients for sure, and that might be worth it. You should ask Rogue here about how to deal with annoying clients. I mean, oh yeah, how do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. That is true. Now, that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Oh, your phone's ringing. Dot, 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 dot. All the dot, dots. Your parents. Yeah. So, you've talked to them? I did. And it didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. Uh-oh. What's happening? They won't give us a chance at all. Oh, okay. Anyone but an elf. Aww. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. Dot, dot, dot. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about even if I outlive you. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that already has been tainted by a lowly succubus. The only good elf is a dead elf. Hey! I love an elf. And Bailey seems dope. I mean, I didn't give him a chance when he first came on screen because he was like, those eyes. But, you know, I mean, he's standing up for his girlfriend here. Bailey's. That's exactly what they said. Lua. So this is it then? The end of our relationship? It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Oh, without them knowing. Bailey's, no. No. I do too. I love these two just saying what Lua's parents probably said. Oh, I know. That is true. That is true. That is probably what her parents said. Without them knowing. Ugh, no, don't keep it a secret. And then what? Do you want to be hiding a relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old? Lua, I don't care about the permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. Oh, Baileys. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. Aww. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. Oh no. Oh no, she dipped. Baileys. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. Dot, dot, dot. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. Heh, I hope so too. See, this look. Why does he have to look at me like that? You know? Like, what is this? Fix your face, sir. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm that can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. All right. Let's see how you make it. I'm assuming green tea and milk? Oh, I got a cafe latte. Okay. Green tea, milk. Okay. So we'll do green tea, milk, brew. And I have to remember to do some art on there for him, if it will let me. Just focus on making sure you make the correct drinks, because huge tip, it plays a big part in how the story plays out. Oh, okay. Oh shit. I don't know how to do this. Oh. I don't know how to do art. I've never had to do cafe art before. Oh no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I thought this was gonna be a little bit easier. I thought it was just gonna like stamp something on there, you know? We'll just make it swirly. You know what I mean? It's kind of demonish. I don't know. Draw whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. I was like trying to make a leaf at first and I was like, this isn't going to plan. Whatever, serve it. Here's your green tea latte. Didn't even care about the art. This is good. Thank you for this. You're welcome, Bailey's. I really hate that there's an S at the end of his name, so I'm just gonna stop saying it. I'm just gonna say Bailey. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. Heh, I don't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I have to fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. Last night with Coffee Episode 2, I drew a smiley face. See, I should have just fucking stuck with something simple. Smiley face. I was over here trying to make a fucking, like, leaf or something, and it totally went wrong. You can't choose who you fall in love with, yes. You can, if you try hard enough. Not really, though. At least that's what my old man said. Oh, he really is one pretentious elf. I mean, I feel like most elves are pretentious. Even though I love them. It's just, you know. But I guess all of them are. Yep, see? Oh, haha. Entitled pretentious immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. I was tempted to draw a dick, won't lie, I'm horrible. Oh. Do any, like, asshole Karens come in here? Because I'm gonna draw a dick on their coffee. I will draw a dick on their coffee. Like, if his dad comes in, he's getting a dick. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. Oh, bye, Bailey. Oh, I know. Freya, were you listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I've got to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm going to close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. Not that I recall. Honestly, all the characters turned out to be decent people. Like last night, the Satar character, I kept thinking he was going to be a pretentious douche, but he's a good person deep down. Just talks before he thinks. Okay. I was hoping for at least some, like, assholes, you know what I mean? You too. Sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Is this the next night, I assume? Yep, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations. Ooh, was this like COVID? Zombie virus. Is it COVID? Excuse me. Well, the Asian character in episode 2 is a douche. See, in episode 2, he's getting a dick. Good evening. Good gracious. I believe he's in this one too. Fucking perfect. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. Please read the lines like Dan or Aaron. Oh, hi Chibi. What do you want me to do? How do you, like, you want me to do voices? I don't know how to do a Dan voice or an Aaron voice. You can't get more different than that. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not good with voices. You know this. Do you want me to do, like my accents that I'm really bad at? I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although, you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding! I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Shut up, Rich. Oh, I put a new sound alert on. It's another Game Grumps one. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come in tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Oh, Georgie. Type in exclamation point commands, and all of them will. You should get a thing that'll tell you all the commands. But if you just type in exclamation point Rich, that's your command. Did it not work? Oh, there you go. There's all of the list of commands. But if you type in Rich, that's your personal command. And Sammy has one too. Got a bussy full of beans and a pocket full of shells. Jesus, take the wheel. That's Sammy's. So, yep, you guys have your owns. I need to do, I'm gonna check my fucking phone. I got so many, what is this? You are ridiculous. I spelled word wrong. That's okay. I spell shit wrong all the fucking time. Brain hurt. Okay. What's here? Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's talk to Georgie. Good evening. Okay. Ape strong together? What? Ape strong together. Okay, what kind of voice should I do for Georgie? Or is it Jorge? I'm saying Georgie. Oh!
Shit! No, 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 no! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Fuck! Stupid! Damn it! Come on, man! Fucking God! Fuck! No! What? Good? No! Fucking shit! Whatever!
Oh.
No!
Oh, no!
No! No! No! Fuck's sake!
Fuck's sake!
No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents!
I'll fucking stab your parents! And yes, that's the new one. That is the new one. I think I put another new one on there that's more of like a jump scare one, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's the new one. I couldn't help. It's long, and that's why it's 250 bits, but it's so fucking funny. And I plan to memorize that so I can sing along with it eventually. Okay, so this is Jorge. Sorry for calling you Georgie. I don't know what kind of voice he has. Like I can't really do like a raspy voice. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Jorge. Hey, Pop. Oh, that's your dad? Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Rogue, no need to get that formal with me. Ha ha ha, we're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Trying so hard. Anyway, I have a shift tonight. No, people just call him Pops sometimes. Okay. Duty. Anyway, I have a shift today. Okay. So I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today. Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Spill the tea, sis. Not the tea. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachil profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Jorge. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay, so like honey, maybe? Cup of sweet, healthy coffee. What are you? So coffee. Sweet, healthy coffee. And he doesn't want milk. What the fuck do you want then, sir? Oh, honey? What is this? Ginger? I'm assuming coffee, honey? I'm going with it. Coffee, honey. They're sweet, bitter, warm. Just put honey in it, see? Serve honey coffee. Serve it. Smoking the cigarette. I had the voice right then. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old Pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Okay, so it's coffee. I remember that one. Is this a romance thing? I think there is some romance in it. Like, it's not like romance, like, where I have to, like, fall in love or whatever, but there's, like, you just missed it. There was an elf and a succubus that are in love with their parents, won't let them be together, so it's like Romeo and Julieting it. You can't romance any characters, damn. Serve it. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. It is. So so how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? We banging demons in this bitch. As usual. Awful. Mommy from Diablo. Oh, yes. Good old Lilith. Mommy. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thanks. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. I'm waiting for my true love to show up in the coffee shop. Is Sebastian in this? Sebastian from Stardew in Coffee Talk? Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Rogue said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet, but my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway, so technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed off if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Oh man, I wish. Y'all some degens. You a degen. Freya. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea on what you're going to write? Oh god, this is hurting my voice. I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. Jorge,
You're letting her do that?
No, there's no stopping her. What's wrong?
Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post.
Laughing. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character.
Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me, eh?
I would call that a compliment.
Is it?
And proud. I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight?
Rogue is probably worried about losing customers due to your breach of privacy.
Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course.
That's even worse.
Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here tonight.
No.
Come on.
Nope. Nope.
You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Ooh. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips.
I helped you more than once, actually.
What? Really?
Now it's my turn to say, come on.
Which stories are you talking about?
You asked me for information about the busker. The one who always playing his guitar, always got bros with him?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during investigation is, I don't know.
It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest.
It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper?
I got his blessing before giving it to the editors.
Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work.
Yeah, the Rose has become kind of a prop firm now. Hello there. Who did hello there? Hello, John. Oh, John, by the way, I just realized that you played, last night you played the Name Your Pokemon. So, obviously I'm not playing Pokemon right now, but you tell me what Pokemon you want me to catch and what you want me to name it. And I will write it down and I will do that. I think you did the non-shiny one, right? Yeah. Hi, Sammy. So yeah, tell me, what you want me to name it, and I will write it down here on my phone and what Pokemon it is. Let me see. Pokemon name. Answer. Alright, I'm ready whenever you are, John. Let me know what Pokemon you want me to name and what you want me to name it. Okay, Freya. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips?
Okay. Have you heard about this one girl?
Oh, tell me.
Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is.
Oh god, I have to research Pokemon to pick one. Do it! Look up some Pokemon. Find the cutest one and tell me what you want me to name it. And then I'll tell you if it's possible for me to catch it or not.
She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair.
Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real.
You think you're not real?
Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood?
Yeah, cheer up, girl.
Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure.
You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop?
Because I spent a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited a coffee shop yesterday. Freya,
What about them?
They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fiction form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss.
Are they regulars here?
Nope.
Oh no, that's my voice.
The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess.
You gave people coffee to sober up?
Oh, why am I doing her voice? Oh my god, I'm getting voices mixed up. Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift.
Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me.
Let's not make this a habit.
Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later. Oh shit.
Okay then, see you later, everyone.
Take care, Officer Jorge. Later. Doing that voice is rough. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Rogue. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. That should do. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone is coming. What experiment? What? Oh. Rogue. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Rogue. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. So hot! Oh, is this the love of your life? Gala? Gala? I went, oh. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. All right. Coffee, ginger. Brew. Tubruk? Fuck it. I mean, I guess. Your order is ready, sir. Please like it. Thank you. Why is he all cut up? Is these bandages? Oh, is he a werewolf? Is he a werewolf? How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if you'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Are you sure you want ginger, my man? Yeah, those are all bandages. Okay, I thought so. Coffee, ginger. Okay, so the vampire guy so far seems kind of douchey. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Should I do like a Vlad Dracula? I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a... I can't do it. I can't do a Count Dracula voice. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? Opened about 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. Oh. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? ... Oh, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. I'm here for work. Okay. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. Are they gay? And that just made him hotter somehow. If he is. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? Oh, it was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, you were talking about the 1860s? Oh, look at those eyes. Are they in love? Heh. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although, it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Oh, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Oh? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that, but most people who come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Huh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace out. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of the startup. So this is like Edward Cullen. Like Hyde Cullen. But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. Yeah, but like better. It's Hyde Cullen. It's Hyde Cullen, you know. Distant relative to the Cullens. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Oh, so this is like true blood. Bill. It's like Bill. To be fair, being better than Edward is a low bar. My husband calls him Shovel Face. I love our Pats though, but my husband calls him Shovel Face because it looks like his face got smashed with a shovel. Anyways, so this is Bill from True Blood because he drinks synthetic blood, True Blood. Oh, I love the actor, hate the character, same. Okay, so this is hard for me. I am a diehard Twilight fan. I fucking love Twilight, but I also know how fucking horrible it is. Like, I know it's bad. The books are absolute dog shit. The movies aren't much better, but I still I love it. I fucking love it. And yeah, it's bad, but whatever. Anyway, I digress on my Twilight-ness. I could talk about it all day, but I won't. Okay, synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood, considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it, trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Think I'll go with Absol and just name the Pokemon after me. Okay, do you want John what the fuck? Or John WTF? Or just John? I think I have an Absol. Okay. Absol and John. John what the fuck. Okay. Done and done. I have it in here. That way the next time I turn on my Pokemon, which shouldn't be too long, because I mean I always go back to it, you will be an Absol in my game. John, what the fuck? Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers and turn off others. Fair point. Cool. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly furry. Oh, what? I found a less painful method to restrain yourself. Oh, God, my mind went to furries, like, as in, you know, like, furry. I forgot that he's a werewolf. But, yeah, I was like, he gets a monthly furry? Like, Gala, you're a little dirtier than I thought you were. Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you order coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the furry sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we go older. Oh. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. I was saying furry, but it's fury. Fuck. Oops. Just need to figure out the third ingredient. I was calling him a furry, but that's fury, isn't it? Oops. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM. Ooh. It only happens in that only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Oh god, come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing some bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story, how far along are you with finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger, and probably something lightly caffeinated. Okay, like tea maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. All right. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back, so I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. I feel like my customer service voice is coming out with this. Yay! Why are we applauding? Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Okay, so tea and ginger. Noted. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. What are we good jorbing? I know. I don't have a notebook and pen down here, so I've been doing it on my phone, but... So, tea and ginger. Your customer service. Oh, thank you. I should bust out my... Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. It kind of reminds me of this video I saw online. I prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? Never mind. Freya, you... I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. I have heard that before. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Good night. Chai Adeni, sweet spicy chai latte from the town of Aden, Yemen. Doing Jorge's voice made my throat hurt. I don't know how people do that voice all the time. Oh, despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Super Smiles. Stop workplace racial profiling. The Orcish Workers Union demands. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high school. Okay. Stop the day. What do I got? What do I got? Oh, hello. So, Sammy, I'm assuming Gala is the love of your life that you were talking about, and not... I think this is a chick, not this chick? Okay. Yes, okay. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. It's a chick, right? I don't know. She's still getting that voice. Right away. Honey milk. So you want... milk and honey. Do I need to put anything in it? Milk. Brew. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Da da da. Uh-huh. Hi. Gala. Hey, Rogue. Seems like there's a cat. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hello. Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomi? How do you say this? Nekomimi? Transforming. Nekami? Yeah, they really do that in public. But I guess you don't have that many Nekami friends? I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. You had it right before, Nekomimi. Okay, just combine those two words. Oh, okay, Nekomimi, okay. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a, than commuting as a bipedal form. Oh, human. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No. Milk and nothing else. Okay. So just milk, and milk. All the milk. Yeah, this game is gonna fuck me up with pronunciation. Sorry. Sure of it. Fresh milk for the lady with a pretty smile. Look at me being suave. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Oh, bitch. Besides, it makes me feel old as fuck. I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. Is this something illegal? Or are you in danger? Blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Pfft. Snob? Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. Oh man, I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Ha 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 ha. Freya, she's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So, what do you want to order? The usual. Okay. Coffee. So, the Nekomimi seems a little bitchy. Sure of it. Your espresso is ready. Should I start saying espresso just to piss off everyone? As good as usual. Glad you liked it. Wait, a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated? And started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. Oh, look at that. That's funny. No, seriously, why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks' problems. I had a fight with my father, and so I'm here. Ah, I see. Was it okay for a celebrity like you to be alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad, we got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? Uh-oh. She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad knew nothing about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. There's a lot of customers right now. Okay. Good evening, Rogue. Good evening, girls. I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Rogue. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Me fucking too. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Okay, so this is green tea. Of green tea with lemon and honey. Brew. Do you want some tea, sis? I do. I'm gonna make some. I do want some tea, baby. Thank you. Cough syrup. I would fucking love some tea, honey. Your special drink is ready. Well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? What kind, bitch? The vanilla chai if we have any. If not, I'll take some of that vanilla macaroon one with some, milk and 1 scoop of sugar. Cough syrup? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn. This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? A dash of melatonin? A sprinkle of cough syrup? A dash of melatonin? No, thank you. A splash. Just a splash, please. Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously? Yeah, totally. Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, and the labor union protests, everything is fine though. How can you say that it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for that drink and a place to sit. I'm going back now. Okay, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Okay, bye. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. I'm pretty sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looks cozy.
I see. So, you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right?
How did you know? You can read minds now, old man?
I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here.
Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He's a cop. That's exactly his job.
Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight.
Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Jorge?
Of course, this is safe. Of course, this is the safest place around here.
Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right?
What? Don't look at me that way.
You're a cop, old man. Act like one.
I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter?
You should know. You're a father yourself.
Oh, right.
Guys, you know I can hear you, right?
Really? See, Freya? She has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss
Rachel,
what brings you here?
As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad.
Ha!
Why are you laughing?
Me and my daughter fight every day.
Hey, why would you say that?
Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family.
Huh?
Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them, and they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better.
But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before my mom passed away.
What happens after each fight?
Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts.
Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood.
But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me.
And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you.
That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian.
And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this happened a lot? But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse.
I can confirm that.
Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous.
God, fucking Jorge's gonna kill me.
In any relationship.
That I can confirm. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happens. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would say, I'm an adult.
Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this, like adults. You don't need to rush a decision.
I'm not sure about that.
Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything.
You're right. You really are a cop, Jorge.
Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town? Oh, that's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. I should drive you home too, Miss Freya. No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Rogue and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Rogue. There is some good background music in this game. And there they went. Yep. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. It's nice. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go have a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Cappuccino, Italian delight. September 25th, 2020. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury. I keep calling it a furry. Illegal fury sedative. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-ecoterrorism lyrics. I will forever call it furry instead of fury. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala's coming, thank God. After a shift. It's pretty empty in here. You're our first customer tonight. Heh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say "are" when obviously there's only you here. Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as a barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh, nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay, so just green tea, and ginger, right? Very warm and very bitter. Doot. Here's your ginger green tea. Let's see. Not enough. Excuse me? It's not warm or bitter enough. I'm sorry. Forget it. It's not bad. But definitely not enough. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yeah. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, I'm not an evil job. It's not an evil job, per se. But definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then, what is it? Guess. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder? So I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They all got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. Oh, I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. So I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. Yep. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Nissa! My cat is like rubbing and biting my toes, sorry. Which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Eh. Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Ooh, oh, no gala. Damn. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Oh, I gotta plug in my vapors. If I could ever, you know, get the cord. There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what are you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison is the clothing brand I work with. Is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually, I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck in the need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Okay, I don't want cool cocoa powder. No, so that's cool. So, reset. Warm and sweet. So, honey, tea, honey. Maybe something warm and sweet without the, I mean, it's warm and it's kind of sweet. Oh, shit, I fucked that up. Shit. Trash it. Okay. Okay. Warm and sweet without coffee. So, honey milk, maybe? We're just gonna try honey milk. Oh, it's fucking cool. God damn it. I don't want bitter. Without coffee. So tea, honey. Honey? No. Whatever. She's getting honey tea. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? Still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life.
You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. It isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where there's only one race exists, problems still appear. Anyway, discrimination and racism still happen. How can they be racist without any other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Lua! Hi, everyone! Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed to escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for green tea latte. A green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Okay. How do I make that again? Green tea, milk. Okay. So, green tea, milk. Pretty sure that's what Bailey's ordered last time. Latte art. We're gonna...
Yo.
Oh, shit. Hi.
Still needs to steep for a little bit.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You're my barista. That wasn't even on camera.
It's not?
No?
Why?
Because your hand wasn't far enough. There we go. There's Richard's hand. Thank you for the tea, babe. I appreciate it. Draw a little heart. Ooh.
It looks like a nutsack inverted.
There you go. A very oblong, not oblong, but squished nutsack.
Yeah, redo it.
Redo it?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
A nutsack. But don't close it off. There you go. And a couple hairs.
Here's your nutsack latte.
I love it.
Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. Your nutsack latte is ready. I don't know why, but it was suddenly longing for green tea latte. Nutsack latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Lua. By the way, about Bailey's. He has visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please, don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? No. Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus, he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Social manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family's pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated... Oh shit, I passed it too far. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we've been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple? And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes, but I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with you on the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. Well, what's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple! I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if he marries me as a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No, maybe a little. We didn't think it would get this far. Huh. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him. Family approval? If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for the world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So, you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are, not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they've always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Oh shit, where am I gonna put this tea bag? You were super harsh, old man. Eh. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Ooh, is it Gala? Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Why is Hyde my husband right now? Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks can tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my furry remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay, so we're gonna go tea, ginger, and we'll go honey. Honey is usually soothing. Ginger honey tea. Serve it? Well, it says you know when you'll get it right. So is it gonna be like, is it gonna pop up like Fury, whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? Should I serve it? I don't know. Reset. Trash it. Okay. So, tea, ginger, no coffee because he wants less caffeine. Warm milk is always to Cookie Warlock. I'll have a special name and look pretty. It'll have a special name and look pretty. Oh, okay. Hi, Cookie Warlock, by the way. Welcome on in. Okay, tea, ginger, milk. Brew. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? This is our first time playing ginger milk tea. Okay, so this isn't it either. So am I allowed to keep trashing it? I only have, oh god, I only have one more try. Okay. Tea, ginger. I tried honey. Should I try lemon? Because it's maybe green tea? No. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I just want something fun, chill, just kind of hang out with, you know? And my friend Sammy got me this game today and figured I'd try it, and so far I'm loving it. Okay. So tea, ginger. This is the last time I'll be able to trash it. So it's not milk, it's not honey. It has to be lemon, right? Did I already try lemon? Shit. If you're interested, I can give you a hint. Ginger lemon tea. That does look good. Ginger lemon tea. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so... I mean, I can mix it with green tea, right? Because he just needs tea. And green tea is tea, right? Yeah, give me a hint. Is it green tea? Is it green tea? Green tea, ginger, and lemon? Or is it just normal tea? But yeah, I'll take a hint. Just don't tell me right out. Like, don't tell me what... That wasn't green tea. The hint was ginger comes last. Oh. That wasn't green tea. The hint was ginger comes last. Oh, you have to do it in a certain order? Oh, I didn't know you had to do it in a certain order. So is it tea, lemon, ginger? I don't fucking know. Sparkle. Nope. Yeah, fuck it. We're serving it anyways. Here's your drink, sir. Yeah, I know. It's not it. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. No, sorry, guy. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than I am. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Gala. Hide. Oh, hide. You never change, do you? I mean... Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all. But, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh, not you too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually, you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Heh, you do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic.
Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. You'll get them next time. Thanks. What would you... Do you want me to just call you Cookie? Thanks, Cookie. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Dude, are they gonna fall in love? Because I feel like they should be a couple. You know what I mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Rogue. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. Oh, Gala. Hyde is in love with you, sir. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Oh, okay. Bitter heart. Shadows that will help you try to hide. I think Hyde and Gala should totally hook it up. Saturday, September 26th, 2020. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. I agree with that statement. I love kitty cats. Welcome. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. What do you want to order? Do you want to order something, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate or order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? Is it alright? Forget it. What is the most expensive drink you have here? I'm trying to like do an alien voice, but I don't think it's working. Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Okay, so I feel like this is a good opportunity to test out, oh, what is this? Cinnamon. So ginger is last. Cinnamon and ginger. Cinnamon ginger tea. Serve it. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Oh, with his finger. Rogue, yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir? Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually, a polypropanol drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we have encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single most pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what Earthlings call a female. And then breed. Oh no! Breed. So you came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. I agree. I can't argue with that. See? Even the barista. So, how's the mission so far? Aw, you got... Not good. Aw, you did a little finger touchies. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although, the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Oh my god, this character! I'm trying to do alien voice, but yeah, I kind of like him. He's so precious. Huh? I've never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you I'm sorry. If you swipe right, it means you want to breed. And then two interactees swipe right between each other, and they commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. Oh. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them were laughing with text. Oh. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. Oh, baby. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go our various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of them? Oh, sorry. I was still alien voicing it. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations, oh my god, interpretations of time. You're right about that. Oh, is this your date or is it Freya? Oh, good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Okay, I can't remember how to make it. I think it's coffee, milk, but fuck if I remember. Coffee, milk, yep. Coffee, milk. So I did not figure out the werewolf brew. Cafe latte, serve it. We're doing latte art.
We're gonna pour milk and we're gonna... How do we... What? We're gonna do that. We're gonna make snowflakes. And then we're gonna... Oh, it's like a galaxy. There we go. Serve it. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. Is she his date? How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. They should... Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Aww. Oh. Excuse us. Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Oh, not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look, here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Yurikai69? Yurikai69? Oh my god. Oh, is it though? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, have you not answered? You have not answered our question. Are you Yurikai69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Yurikai69 anywhere. My hero Goob! Hey dude, thanks for the follow. Welcome on Ian. Oh, you really are not her. Aw, but I feel like they'd be a good couple. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Myrtle. Oh. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. How's your night going, dude? What's up, the goobs? Goobers? I called you goobers, sorry. But how's your night going? Pardon us for interrupting. But when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Yeah, forget everything I said. What time are you supposed to meet this female orc? Cheese, it's good. How are you? How's everyone? So far, so good. I got Cheese actually gifted me this game earlier today, and I was right. I needed it too because I was like right in the mood for something just chill, hang out with you guys, play a fun, chill game, maybe have some laughs, and that's what we're doing. I'm really enjoying it so far. How's your gamings going? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bathing on you, man. What does that mean? Oh, his little... Oh. This is on the backlog of list to play? Oh, nice. So, yeah, Sammy got me 1 and 2. So, this is the first one. And so far, I really love it. It's just so chill, cozy, and like... You can have fun with the voices and stuff. I like it. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Oh. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it, according to application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? The most complicated strategies, in fact? Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you'd like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have very nice place, owner. Oh, thank you. Please just call me Rogue. Thank you for your time, Rogue. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way, the breeding norms. Although, you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Bye. Oh, I want to know his name, or their name. Oh, there you are. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Lakia the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before they were going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's that going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With a capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? Oh. Okay. Have you written anything, Freya? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you're planning to show it all along? Heh, I wasn't sure about it. But the first presentable draft. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. I probably watched this game being played 4 times and only know now did I understand the Englishman in New York joke. Oh, that's funny. Because he comes from England to New York. That's funny. There's so many shows and books and like games that I've watched, played, whatever, and don't understand references for hours, days, months, years, and then I'm like, oh yeah, like that should have been obvious, but it wasn't. Now, will you hand it over? Oh, Freya, don't look so scared. I'll be nice. It's okay, Freya. Huffed. Oh, my ear is tickling. My hair is tickling my ear. Yeah, it's an old song where they say, I'm an alien in the chorus. Yes. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. So I thought it was just because he's an Englishman in New York, so he traveled from England to New York. So he's an, alien. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, the character is badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality.
That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? Yeah, that's the meaning of the song, I believe. Oh, okay. So I was almost right. You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. She's so cute. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe would you like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. Aqua is a cinnamon roll. Is that her name, Aqua? She's so freaking cute. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Okay, so tea with spices. So I'm assuming tea, ginger, and cinnamon. Woo! Got it. I believe this is the drink you were talking about? From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. First try! Well, tea with spices makes sense. Those are the only two spices I had. I still can't figure out the werewolf thing, though. Cookie here, though, gave me a hint. So it's tea, and ginger comes last. So I just have to figure out that other ingredient. I just don't know what it is. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh, no. It's really good. It just brought back some memories. I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? As much as I love you, girl, I ain't saying anything. Ah, damn it. Oh. Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. Oh, I burped. Sorry. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Yeah, well, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. Have you played this game? And if so, have you played through the Coffee Talk episode 2? She's writing a novel right now, you know? In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book, if I finish it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. Well, what do you do? What's your name again? Aqua. Pardon me, my name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya. And the barista here is Rogue. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. I've never watched a lot of people play, and only bits and parts of 2. It is very relaxing. I'm having a really fun time playing it. Like, just doing the different voices, getting to know the different characters. I'm having a really good time. I needed a nice, relaxing game, too, so this is perfect. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, what do you do now? What do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Ooh, Aqua. That makes me so happy. Oh, yes. I'm so glad that I'm so happy that you gifted it to me. Thank you so much. I seriously appreciate it. Like it made me so happy. Thank you. Drinking my tea. I won't lie, I actually have tried to play, but I found myself falling asleep because too comfy to relax. Yes. Okay. I could see that, like, especially if, like, you're already, like, tired and stuff, and I think streaming, this is a game I would definitely, like, I could play through it normally, but I think it's a lot more fun when you're streaming and you're talking out loud and you're talking to, you know, your community and like your viewers, and you can put on funny voices, and you know, it makes it a little bit more not as just like reading a book or a story game. I also make games in my free time. She is becoming Dream Girl. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. See, such a nerd. I love it. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Haha, come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? Two nerds! I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I just got a bit too excited all of a sudden. I ship it. I totally ship it. I ship Aqua and Myrtle, and then also, don't tell me if this is fact or fiction or if it's just my mind playing, but Gala and Hyde, Hyde is definitely in love with Gala, like, for fucking sure. I don't think Gala sees it, but I want him to. I want him to see it so bad. I want them to be together. I want them to be in love. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the things you work on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way, but you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask you for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but, can we swap email addresses if you want? Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. They fucking never do. Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say that I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true, but I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda? Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. Can we walk to the bus stop together? If you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Oh, love is in the air. Thank you so much, Ro. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. Smooth. Will do. See you around, folks. Myrtle putting down the smooth operator. Please be careful on your way back. Myrtle wants that aqua. So, yes. That was a nice talk. But you haven't give me proper feedback for the draft yet. Oh. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Myrtle's just like, shall we? I know. I love it. Myrtle knows what she wants, you know? And she wants that aqua. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Go. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Alright, let's start with the beginning. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Chocobi Maruku? September 27th, 2020. I gotta plug in the baby monitor. Research found that I always say furry, the most fury sedative on the market are not safe. Profile, Morris Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old Akateri found decapitated on his own bed? Jesus. Okay. Freya. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. What? Aqua! Oh, Aqua! Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Rogue. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops! I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? Oh, so far it's only me and Rogue. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. Eee, that wouldn't be nice. It's not that important. Anyway, I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway. Oh, Aqua wants the Myrtle too. I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Okay, tea. Lemon. Ooh, what is this? Mint. I put ginger instead of lemon. Fuck. Damn it. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Right? Tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Yes. I've never worked in the actual, like, food business, so I'll fuck it up. Good thing you can remake it, right? That's what I said. I was like, ah, shit. Russian tea. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. It sounds pretty good. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. That's maybe true. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Blub, blub, blub. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Rogue. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? Oh shit, am I supposed to be putting on an accent for her? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Oh, I don't know an ocean accent. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? We'll call it oceanic. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. Moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females. We get higher education. I got scholarships and opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you could count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid, I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Coffee. Serve it. Your espresso is ready. Thanks. That cup was already there. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Okay, I was about to say, that's what you always order. That's your use. Oh, who's this? Good evening, sir. Good evening. Oh, Freya? How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? Fucking no. I'm sorry, I never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMG stands for Susu Telur Madu Hai. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add an egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Okay, so what the fuck was that? S is honey, milk. Shit, what'd they say? Honey, milk, tea, and egg? Right? No. Because I can't use any of this, so it's... Oh, shit. How did I forget it all already? Do you guys remember what it was? Fuck. Honey. Oh, shit. Okay. Reset. Tea, milk, honey. Tea, milk, honey, and egg. And I'll add an egg, I think. How do I add a egg? Shit. Tea, milk, honey, and egg, right? Tea, milk, honey, and egg. How do I add a egg to it though? Shit. Ah, shit. Isn't the worst drink I've had after ordering SANG Estates. Sorry for the mistake. Oh, shit. Whoops. Excuse me, may I ask your girl something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. This guy is giving me creepy vibes now. He wasn't, I thought he was a cute, like, old man, but now he got kind of creepy. Look. I see. May I ask how old you are? Ooh. You're being creepy, old man. Okay, so I wasn't the only one. I was getting the creepy vibes. Okay. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Rogue. Who's this pervy old man? I have no idea. This is the first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. I don't know. Oh! Thank God you're here, Officer Jorge. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Rogue. Please call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia. Well, why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for a stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. No, now I feel bad for calling him a creep. I mean, he was acting creepy, though. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? Hendry. It's about Rachel. That night, when you drove her home, she was hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop, talking with Freya and Rogue here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. Left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, and just like that, once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind of place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe? Psst, Rogue, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Oh, I wish Myrtle would have showed up. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, they'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can't do a background check on. I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind. Please do. With the flip phone. Okay, give me a name. You ain't doing nothing on that flip phone, Jorge. It's Morris. Last name, Lester. Morris Lester. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, isn't that the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. With the flip phone. I just got a call. I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Aw, poor Hendry. It is 2020, sir. Why are they still having flip phones? Hendry, don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I'm doing Jorge's voice for him now. Oops. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more on her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with the side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. I need a drink. She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. Sounds like someone who can take care of her. Sorry, coughing. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best though? Oh my god, I can't stop coughing. Hold on. I think doing Jorge's voice fucked my throat up. I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Rogue? Take all the time you need. Aww. I hope they, fix their problems. I get what he's saying. Being a parent, I get what he's saying. You want the best for your kids, but it's hard to not... I mean, my kid's only, he's a toddler. But it's hard not to want to control, especially if you think they're going to be in a bad situation. I don't know how I would handle that, you know? Monday, September 28th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salagetown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Jesus. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, would it really be hard to pull off? But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Oh, what? I missed it. Hello. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? I look like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Rogue was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? Just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Rogue for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Could I have a cup of, you remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay, got it. Tea. Should we try mint and ginger? Mint and ginger? No. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So tea, milk, ginger? No. Tea. Oh my god, I don't know. It has tea and ginger. Ah. God, I don't know. Worth a try. Worst case, you will make it. Yeah. Yeah. Tea, milk, ginger. Galahad. Gala. Is this it? Is this it? Galahad? Because it's his name? Serve it. I'm serving it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. Tea, milk, and ginger. Okay. I have the same feeling. You did it! I did it! I made a note of that mixture. Tea, milk, ginger. Tea, milk, ginger. Don't forget this, because he'll want it again. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me. Continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework, thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. Thank you. Thank you. A little golf clap. A little golf clap. No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then? That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on. I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it. He's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Aw, come on. Oh, please be Hyde. I want them to... Oh. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Rogue was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. Oh, that sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was something new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright, alright. As Rogue said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. Well, what do you want to drink? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. I have no idea. How do you make a ginger fucking latte? I'm assuming coffee, so green tea, milk. Okay, so lattes have milk in them. I know that. It can't just be, so, milk, ginger? I feel like there needs to be tea in it. Milk, ginger? I feel like that's not correct. That's ginger milk. Okay. And he asked for ginger latte. So, maybe tea, milk, and ginger? Oh wait, no, that's the fucking Galahad. Fuck. Shit, trash it. A ginger fucking latte. Should I go to the Googles? How do you Google? Can I Google this? How to make a... Is this cheating? Usually there's coffee in a latte or tea. Okay, so, well, I did do tea, milk, and ginger. Because a latte has milk in it. But tea, milk, and ginger is the Galahad. Okay, so reset. A base is milk. Primary... Oh, we can't do that again? Okay, reset. Usually there's coffee in a latte or tea. I would not judge. Okay. Okay, sorry, the music's going off for a second. How to make a ginger latte. What is ginger latte made of? Lemon, ginger, and honey. And milk. Well, I only have 3 ingredients. Half lemon. So I'm gonna assume it's maybe lemon, ginger, and milk? Do you want me to tell you? No. Milk and ginger. Is it? No? Okay, tell me. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because if I just do tea, ginger, and lemon, then that would be just ginger tea. Wouldn't be a latte. Do you want a hint? Yes. Yes, I want a hint. Give me a hint. Give me the hints. The Googs did not do it. Try something other than tea. Oh! Coffee, milk, and ginger. That's ginger milk ginger coffee. Fucking Christ. Okay. Shit. Okay. Base is... I almost screamed coffee! Sorry. Well, because I think of ginger and I think of tea. I don't think of coffee. You know what I mean? Okay. So coffee. Love you. Love you too. Ginger and milk. That's what I just did. Is there a certain order to this or something? So base, milk. Okay, no. Okay, reset. Yes. Okay. Coffee, milk, and ginger. What did I do last time? Ah, shit. Okay, just fucking tell me. What's the recipe? You did coffee, milk, and ginger. Okay, coffee, ginger, and milk then? Coffee, milk, and ginger. Coffee, ginger, and milk. We're going with this. And if it's not right, he'll get it anyways. Fuck Bailey's. Fucking hell. Maybe I should have worked as a barista before I tried this, you know? Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Just spend a day working at Starbucks, yeah, and be like, why should we hire you? Well, I need to get better at coffee talks. Well, I don't know if you know this, but coffee talk is a pretty important game, and I don't know how to make a ginger fucking latte. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in, I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course. But I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything else right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. You don't fucking say. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. That friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all, because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back then. I'd be out, and I got back as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We met on We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Oh, shit. Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Louis' face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost. But I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That's one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I don't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model? Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. Well, what did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, what? You're willing to leave your own family. Would you do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say, most elven families. Fucking, Gala's over here just sipping his fucking tea. Like, go on. He wants to know the fucking tea, too. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Dude, his family sucks. Dude, if his family comes into this fucking... They're getting the dick art on their lattes. That's for sure. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing the religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Sound judgmental, because the family is definitely pieces of shit. Lou is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I was gonna say, a little racist. I mean, just a little bit. She showed me I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? See, gal, I knew you were listening. What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it might not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Yes, you did. You were over there sipping your tea, Gala.
I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? No, yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we don't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. Gal is spitting truths. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her for whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage. It will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other. That's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Fucking tell me about it. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Oh, anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Rogue. And Freya. Bye. I would like Bailey's more if he didn't have that fucking look in his eyes, man. It creeps me out. Rogue. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. The Grinch, green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Who vows to stop major hospital selling furry sedative illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Oh, hey. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Rogue. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Am I supposed to do a different one now? Other combinations? What? Am I supposed to do a different one now? Yeah. Am I supposed to look through this shit? I feel like, I just got his order down, you know? And just make the Galahad again. Okay. I was
was like different combinations. Tea, milk, and ginger. Tea, milk, and ginger. It's like, if it works the first time, why are you making me do it? That was it's fucking stressful, man. Serve it. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Did you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? Oh. He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told him I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me like, well, you know, a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Oh my god, this reminds me of a book I read. Okay, sorry. Thanks for not leaving me on the street. And in the book, the two guys totally fall in love. Just saying. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they have had ties to the Mafia. What book is this? So it's like a mixture of two different books. So the first one is about a celebrity guy who falls in love with his bodyguard that he's known forever and ever, and that is called, oh shit, what is that called? It's like a huge series. That's why I'm forgetting what it's called, because there's like so many of them. And then the second book that it's almost like is one of my favorite books of all time. I reread it probably like once a year. And it's called, it's by, I'm on the spot and I can't remember the Roan. Okay, here we go. Let me get in here. Roan Parrish is the author, and it's in the middle of somewhere. In the middle of somewhere is the book about a, like, so the vampire would be one character, and then the werewolf would be the other one. So the vampire, Hyde, would be like this young lost kid from Philly, poor, down and out, and then he moves to Michigan for a teacher job, and he falls in love with this like lumberjack, big burly dude, and it's so good. But that's called Middle of Somewhere by Roan Parrish. And the other one is, oh my god, celebrity book. No, I'm getting the name of this. The Montgomerys, is this it? I have it wish listed on Amazon. You already had it, or from me? Because it was good. Oh, you know what? I could probably just find it on my Goodreads. But yeah, God, man, why can't I find it? And why can't I think of the name of it? I'm like mad at myself that I can't remember it. Oh, like this, like us. Oh, Crazy Like Us. The shit, what is it? It's not Damaged Like Us. It's okay, just Like Us #1. Krista Ritchie is the author. Damaged Like Us is the first one. Okay, so the bodyguard falling in love with the celebrity client or whatever is called Damaged Like Us by Krista and Becca Ritchie. It's really fucking good, and it's a huge series. And it's a little spicy if you like the spicy. So I've read that book series a couple times too. It's like not just spicy, it's more romance and like drama and craziness, but there's spice in it. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways, those are my 2 book recommendations for you. If you like, you know, gay romance, I guess you would call it. I don't know what you call it. But so it would be Middle of Summer by Rome Parrish and Damaged Like Us by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Maybe. I mean, who doesn't? I want these 2 to get together so bad. Okay, anyways. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. Oh, Hyde, you're so in love with Gala. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me that night before, hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Oh, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. No, I want to know, Gala. Tell me your life. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Brooke, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Fuck me. A tea-based drink that is warm and cool. So, mint? Cinnamon? Warm and cool at the same time. We're going with this. Serve it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Fuck yes. Okay. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, is it Freya? Heh, speak of the devil. Yep. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Believe me, Hyde doesn't want you. He wants this manly man right here. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Rogue my draft. I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. Well, that's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital and adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we'd do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here,
only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Well, why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such a professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay hyped? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip? See you around, Rogue. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. Oh, when can... Hy just needs to be like, listen, Gala, I love you. Be my werewolf. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. And then they kiss. Do they actually? Do they actually? Oh, are you talking about like how I want him just to be like, I love you, Gala, and then they kiss? Because yes. I want it. I want it too. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met at this place back when it was a bar. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he take the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Hide. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't go into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not, but it was the only thing he could do, or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. You just reach into the game and smash their faces together? Oh god, I wish. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know all about that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Yeah, you did. Interested. I think he's a cool person. That's all. Oh, okay. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested we talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been... Oh, did he come back? Oh, hey! Good evening, everyone. Hi. Oh boy. Good evening. It is nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. Oh shit, I did alien voice for me. By the way, I didn't catch your name last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, people call us Neil. Aww. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Of course. Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name's Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hi. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Well, where do you come from? Far away. By far away, do you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Oh, the Army Jindu album cover? No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay, make him feel something. What would we make him feel? Should we give him an espresso and like fucking juice him up? Let's try it. Let's give him a fucking espresso. Juice his little alien body up. Serve it. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking? That's how they drink. Whoa, boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You're really here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. Hey, honey. Oh, who is that? I'm trying to see it. Oh. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I like how he asks, like, will you have sex with me if I give you good stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone if I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives? Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Aw, first of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Honey, are you playing Diablo right now? How's it going? How can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now? The path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Oh god. Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms. But how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. I love Neil, dude. He's so funny so far. He's so innocent. But not at the same time. I don't know. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? Oh, we are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Now I'm curious. How do aliens have sex? I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. When we tried it on the testing object we made. Oh no, it was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Oh my god. This is a lot of talking. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It is really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Yes, that was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivete. Naivete? I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you?
I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then, but her boyfriend did come in a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, and to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Heh. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. She's just riding her bike all day in the rain. Ginger Thai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerves. A Galahad. Okay, calm and warm your nerves. September 30th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Ugh. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. It all sounds about right. I hate little notifications. Aw, look at Hendry's profile picture. It's him and Rachel. How cute is that? Ugh. Welcome. Oh, okay. Good evening, sir. Hello. I am from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility. But we've been running around after false testimonies. They're superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before you're leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. I'm no snitch. You really need to be more careful now. Huh? Oh? Good evening, Rogue. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere tonight? Together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we've arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure. Tea? Mint, mint. Marrakesh. Your drink's ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh, okay. And Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? What do you want to order? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the tea tariq. What the fuck is what is that? Do I have that? I don't have a tea tariq. Do I? What is the Tarek? What the fuck is that? Acting like I know what that is. Alright, Google it is. Tarek? Popular hot milk tea. Okay. Tea with milk. It's just tea and milk? Okay, so we're gonna go tea, milk. It's a tea latte. Trash it. Okay, so we're gonna go milk, tea, milk. Oh, shit. Reset. What? I have no fucking clue. Milk tea. Trash it. It's literally a milk tea. Is that no? Okay, TT milk. TT milk. Serve it. Fuck, man. How was I supposed to know that? They didn't give me any clues that time. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tarek you get in the Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. I mean, I just guessed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've traveled nowhere, and I just guessed that shit. So, how are things going in the office? Aw, look at the way she's looking at her. As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please, see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. Same. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives us a decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on, and we're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. So, how's your game doing? How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. Aqua... So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it, fast. Before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the events even in Seattle? You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation? It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of your game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah? Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. Myrtle, go with her. Take off work. You know what? Huh. So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. Oh yeah, Myrtle. If things stay that way until next, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. Dude, Myrtle wants you, Aqua. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. Oh my god. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to show the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Aw, Myrtle's such a helping hand. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Rogue. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. What's something sweet? What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. A sweet hot chocolate, right? No. So I just do chocolate, chocolate, chocolate? No, that's bitter. Oh, you know what? Honey? Cocoa powder, milk, and honey? Warm, cool. We're going with it. So, chocolate, honey, milk? That's not warm at all. A sweet hot chocolate. Okay. Why is the warm so down? Reset. A sweet hot chocolate. No, okay. I'm thinking about it too much. Milk, honey, brew. Milk, honey, chocolate. Fucking serve it. I don't care. I'm not a really big fan of Rachel. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Oh, sorry. So I didn't get the rest of her story because I didn't make her drink, right? Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. I'm sorry. We're sorry, Rogue. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Damn, Rachel. Well, anyway, I better order something. Did you see your dad's posture just fucking melt? What are you having? I might suggest a cup of Spanish Sihara. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Okay. Chocolate with milk and ginger. Okay, I got that one right, finally. Your drink is ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes. Please, just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars to become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry, too. What's next? You'll lock me in a house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. No, Rachel. I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Dude, Rachel's a bitch. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It'll take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have my informants there. I am not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can I at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please, go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided, but that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Aw, Rachel's a bitch. I don't like Rachel at all. She's getting a dick on her next drink. Oh, I feel bad for Henry. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that? Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize.
but you were capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happened naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, bro, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way out. Is it Freya? Oh, Hendry. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Oh, are you all right, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she'll be all right. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium, it was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls, especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstars' lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I was even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. I wasn't even the target of the abuse. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, and they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you were still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home, too. Are you going to be all right by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Rogue. And sorry for bringing our fight into your place. Don't worry about it. All right then. Goodbye. Okay, Rachel needs a kick in the ass. She is such a bitch. Okay. It is 11 o'clock. We've been live for almost 4 hours now playing this. So this is where I am going to end it for the night because I have to get some sleep. I have a taco to wake up with in the morning. Oh, I'm trying to stop the game, but I don't know how. Okay. Anyways, we are going to end it for the night. Let's see if there's like literally anybody else playing this. Coffee talk. Okay. There's a couple people. Let's see. Who is the Cosmic Homie? Let's see. No. Let's see. Coffee talk. Thank you for the stream, Rogue. Thank you for being here, Goob. I appreciate you, seriously. Okay. Talking and brewing. Let's see. Let's go to an average dude too, because why not? He's playing it, might as well. I'm an idiotic Twitch user, has like 5 brain cells. I'll probably never chat. Oh. I don't want to do that. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people
Oh, Coffee Talk 2. Let's do that. We're armed to make coffee. Let's go. Let's see what these guys are about. They composed a musician that likes musical stories, video games, animation, also like puns. Let's go to this one. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but we are going to raid them. They're playing Coffee Talk episode 2. Send some bread love if you can. If not, just, we'll do bread raid. For those who are not subscribed, we'll just do that. And we're going to go over to Deontic Music. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what their name is, how to pronounce their name, but we're going to head over there, give them a couple of views in Coffee Talk episode 2. If you'd like to go over there with them, please join the raid now. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me during my chill stream. I appreciate it, and I love you all, and I will be back on Tuesday. Not sure what I'm playing yet. We'll see when that time comes, but thank you so much. Bye.